All right. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Sunday morning. What is happening? We're live on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, and some other places unbeknownst. Good to see you guys. What is happening this morning? Happy Sunday. I hope your weekend's going great. Let's see here. Make sure we get live. Click all the buttons. Yeah. We got another dreary day up here. Nothing crazy. Literally watching the snow melt. So I think the snowmobiling, snow sledding season is over. Good morning, Wendy, breaking the tape this morning. You are ready. Refresh, refresh, refresh. Good to see you. Bill Walkenfuss on Instagram. Must have clicked on and off or something. What's this? Oh, I don't want to be on that. Good to see you, buddy. All right. Justin Kohler with Levi and Grace. Yeah. Good to see you, man. How we doing, guys? Yeah. I think the guy finally got that flu thing behind me. Slept like a rock last night. Did you set your clock last night? My brother has about 14 clocks around here, so it's like finding Easter eggs. Move them all ahead. Spring ahead, fall back, right? Yeah. Seems that way anyway. That's what we're doing. A little daylight savings time. Good morning, Dave Zemchek from Central New York. How are you? Good to see you, my friend. Elizabeth Griffin, as we got a family affair down there on Mississippi going on. So I'm going out to Oklahoma next week, and I'm not sure I like that tornado stuff they talk about. We don't have that stuff here in Maine. I don't think we have poisonous snakes. We don't have crocodiles. We don't have alligators, things that typically kill you. Floods, really. Hurricane, maybe sometime. Tornadoes, definitely no. Earthquakes, nah. Nope. So, yeah, thank God for the iPhones, right? Change everything up. You guys with the droids, do you still have to do that? Like put a quarter in the side and then turn the dial and make it work? I give my dad a hard time. You guys are drinking the Kool-Aid, that iPhone stuff. Well, it talks to the laptop, talks to the watch, talks to everything. I'll drink the Kool-Aid. Anyway, makes life easier. So, but there are some, maybe some on this call that don't. They go with the droid, the Android. So, is it still can you fit it in your pocket like the what do they call that thing? The strawberry, the BlackBerry. Had one of those. The thing on the side. We've come a long way. Coffee's good this morning, rocking and rolling. What's new? Anybody got anything crazy to share? Yeah, climb that mountain. Day 9 today of that. Got some stuff to talk about today about being a victim. Yeah. So, yeah, I think we're gonna just lay low today and do some work stuff. We went out on a pilgrimage yesterday, and the frost is coming out of the roads, so that's fun in a Jeep. Bam, bam, bam. I said to Wendy, well, maybe we'll stick around the house tomorrow. Let things settle down. The lake is starting to glaze over, the top of the snow is melting, and hey, if it refreezes, it's going to be some good skating out there. We never know. Happy Sunday to you, Matt Moore. Good to see you, my buddy. We're happening. How we doing, guys? Yeah, what's new? What's due for the week? Anybody tackling some big things? Going anywhere? Got any trips planned? Yeah. Well, let's get going here. Let's do something productive. Right? Well, we've been talking about climbing that mountain. Climb that mountain. It's that Alabama song, Mountain Music. That's what I should play at the beginning of it. But we have, all kidding aside, talking about just doing your own thing, and making sure that you honor your agency, if that's the word, or autonomy, or sovereignty. Been using those words a lot this past week. And more choosing, more building, more claiming, more. This is what I'm doing. Not blending into somebody else's shadow. Not riding someone else's coattails. Not hiding. Not borrowing. Good morning, Casper Screens, East Richard Nordheim. Good to see you. So let's go. Let's talk about it. I want to talk today about no more victim language, okay? Because it's very easy to default to that, especially when things don't go well, okay? Especially when things aren't going just the way you laid them out, right? Good morning, Rick. Yeah, boats, bourbon, and beaches with my boy and his family for this week. That's awesome. So if you want sovereignty, you got to eliminate that victim language. Not victim circumstances, okay? Victim language, all right? Big difference, okay? You can tell, like language reveals authority on things, right? You can tell immediately who owns their mountain by how they speak. And just start listening to how people speak. Because victim language sounds like, well, they won't let me, or, well, I have to do this today. I can't because, or I'm stuck. Well, there's nothing I can do. Okay. Sovereign language sounds like I choose, I allowed, I haven't decided yet, I'm tolerating, I will. Okay. Same circumstances, just different ownership, right? So you're not powerless in this stuff. You're just choosing. It's a choice. Let's break a few of those down. Like, I have to. No. You're choosing to, right? Sound like my mom giving me crap when I'm 16. Who'd have thought? You might not like the alternative, but it's still a choice. Good morning, Rachel. Happy daylight savings. Yeah, right. It's still a choice. Like, I'm stuck. No. You're unwilling to accept the cost of movement. Big difference. I can't. No, you won't, because the trade-off feels too high. Yeah, Steve, thanks for the comment. I appreciate it. I got your message yesterday. I'll give you a call. Maybe I'll give you a call here today sometime. I'd love to chat with you. Yeah, it's not I can't. It's you won't, because the trade-off's too high. I'm not trying to be harsh here and be all up in your business, but it's just kind of clarifying when you think about it, right? Well, I can't do that. Sure. Well, you're choosing not to. You're choosing to accept that you might not be able to. See, the victim language erodes authority. Okay, this is why this stuff matters, guys, right? Every time you speak as if you're powerless, you train your mind to operate smaller, to play smaller, not play big. Okay? Sovereign leaders speak ownership even in constraint, right? Instead of they won't let me pivot, say, I haven't chosen to pivot yet. Just a little tweak, right? Big difference, though. Can you feel that? One of those disempowers. The other one demands action or is foreshadowing action to come, right? So let me push this on you. Where are you using language that makes you smaller? Think about that for a minute. Where are you using language that makes you smaller? Maybe it's at work, or maybe it's within your own relationship. Yeah, I like that one, Matt. It is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, that's not cool. Right. Yeah, where are you using language that makes you smaller? Where are you subtly blaming? Okay, great morning to you, Lee. Where are you subtly blaming things? Where are you framing yourself as stuck? Now, it's like this every year. I used to say, nobody wants us in their house between, Christmas and New Year's, rather than go find a project we could do between those dates. Okay. Because as long as you speak that way, guys, you won't climb fully yours, like we talked about yesterday. You'll narrate your limits. And then the narration becomes the identity. So you've heard the term control the narrative. Control the narrative. Control your own narrative. Okay. Telling me you gave up without telling me you gave up. Yeah. Yep. Excuses. There's a shift that happens when you remove that victim language. You feel heavier at first because now you own it. Now, shit, I gotta do it. But then you feel stronger because now you own it. Get it? Heavier because you own it, but now you're stronger because you own it. Ownership is weight, period. But it's powerful weight, right? I'd rather, what did I say the other day? Fail on my own mountain than succeed on someone else's. Might as well say, I'm stuck, can't do anything. Well, what are you going to do? 2 tears in a bucket, right? Visit, send them out west, as Wendy says. We got all the sayings, right? Yeah, it's just a little language swap you got to do, right? Like here's a little exercise. Just catch yourself once, just one time. When you say, I have to, or they won't, or I can't, or I'm stuck. Just rephrase it with ownership. What's up, Sean? Good to see you. Just rephrase it with ownership. Like, for example, I have to do this becomes I'm choosing to do this because, or even better, I get to do this. Remember we talked about it, guys. Like, it's not like you had one more day. There's one less day. So live with a little bit of urgency. Watch how your energy changes. Language builds the mountains. What if you could? What if you did? What would it look like if, what does life look like if you accomplish that? What is, man, I know that's a big goal, but what would it look like if you actually succeeded? Oh my God. Right? So the challenge for today, for the next 24 hours, because that's exactly how long that sourdough bread's going to be in the fridge. We're doing that sourdough thing over here. I say we, right? I eat the sourdough bread, but Wendy makes it. So she's been messing around with that. I say messing around, figuring it out. So it's been fun to watch. So now I think it's in the fridge now for 12 to 24 hours. So if you know someone that's starting the whole sourdough thing, guys, head for the hills. I'm just kidding. It's been fun to watch her figure that out. So sidebar squirrel. For the next 24 hours, right? When you hear like, so let's eliminate they did this, they did have to, can't, stuck. When you hear those things, just replace it with I choose, I allowed, I haven't yet, I will. Just a small shift, right? Just turn the dial a little bit, just to the next station, right? Just a small shift. That will give you massive authority, and you'll be in control. You don't reclaim your mountain by talking like a victim. Who wants to be around that? You reclaim it by speaking like an owner. This is what we're going to do. I'm doing that on this date. We haven't attacked that yet because not how we're really stuck. We don't know what to do. Same terrain, different language. Same trail, different plan. Okay? Different identity. All right? Day 9 of what my brother referred to as climb that mountain. Okay? We're not just climbing, we're claiming, guys. Okay? Can't handle the heat, stay out of the kitchen. You can't handle the truth. We always have to have at least one movie line in here for the day, right? What was that? A Few Good Men, I think. Something like that. Yeah. Thanks, Lee. I appreciate it. Wendy, thank you for putting the links in. Guys, if this made you think, pop a fist pump in the chat or share it out. Okay. It's a great day to do that. Got a few extra. I mean, you might have an extra 12 seconds to just hit share. Pick a couple people you'd like to share it with or put it on your page. I dare you. Hey, how about subscribing to the YouTube channel? Like what's his name? Frisella. He doesn't charge for the show. I don't. Wow, big crow just landed up there. Screw him. I don't get paid to do it. I like doing it. I'm doing it for me, doing it for you. If you've gotten something out of it, hit me with a Google review. I think Wendy's probably put that link in if she hasn't already. You guys that have done it, I'm trying to get up to 20. Hit it with a Google review and just say, hey, Bob does a great job because Wendy keeps him in line, something like that. Check out High Pine Apparel. Guys, you don't have to be in Standish, Maine to use these guys. They've done some shirts for me now. They've done a bunch of shirts for Wendy's Love and Kindness Threads business. So they're great. I walked in there the other day. The guy came out back, threw a T-shirt over my shirt. Nick did, and said, hey, you look like you could use this. I'm like, perfect. So we went out of there and he helped us out with the stuff, and just a great group of people. They always perform, get things done for Wendy when she needs them. So yeah, Jason, you have a great Sunday as well. Thanks, David. I appreciate it. Hit Casper Screens. Check out what Richard's got going on down there. And hey, if you're a contractor and you're in the Northeast, Richard actually has an opportunity where you actually could bring this offering in under your home improvement business. It's very it's well aligned with you guys that do remodeling, that kind of thing. So you're in people's homes already. Check out the Casper Screens East website, okay, and just have a conversation with Richard. It doesn't cost anything. You can book a call with him. If you want to leave a review for me, do it right there. Last comment that Wendy just popped in. I talked to Bailey real quick last night. She was in Fort Worth, a couple of different concerts, seeing Trace Atkins and somebody else. Breathe or Need to Breathe. I don't know. I'm getting old. But check out her social media management company at 21 Digital. Elizabeth, I sent you her contact info yesterday. Guys, she can help you. All right. Check out the Summit podcast. Had a great episode with Parker Gammon this past week. Talked about helping his dad out with his HVAC business, which was really struggling. And I know he doesn't mind me sharing because he shared it on the podcast, but his dad was, they were just having a hard time. And Parker pivoted from his electrical business, went over and helped his dad, and just went all in. And then while he was doing that, his own boat started leaking, so to speak, and had to come over and straighten that out. So at 26, he's got a lifetime of business experience and a good head on his shoulders and a good nose for business. So it's a great podcast. It's on. You can find it on my page. You can find it on the YouTube page, Summit podcast, but also Apple Podcasts and Spotify. So you guys that listen and don't watch, you can do that there. Check that, follow it up, set it up to download to your page all the time. Don't forget Wendy's page with the Love and Kindness Threads. And my man, Tyler Kirk, if you guys are struggling with your website or you don't know how you're getting your leads, like I talk to a lot of people, like, where do you get your work? Well, I don't know. When people call and you say, hey, how'd you hear about us? Oh, they don't always say. They might say Google or whatever. If you're paying for SEO, and you're paying to be well positioned on Google, you ought to know if it's working or not, and not just blindly send marketing companies. One of my pet peeves as a coach is people that just blindly, or marketing companies that take money from people every month and don't have to substantiate it in any way. So let's get a call with Tyler if you want to, and he can help you out. If your website is, like I did my website on a cocktail napkin or whatever, it's time to step it up. Okay, so check his link out. You guys that were on here this morning, I appreciate you jumping in. You guys that watch it on the rewind, please share it out if it meant something to you or kind of touched a nerve in any way. If you want to schedule a call with Richard, there's a link there, right? Wendy just put in. So, do one of those things for me today. Like, I don't ask for much. Hit the Google review. Share the show, as Frisella would say. Just share the show. Let's build. And hopefully there's somebody in your life you might want to share this with. So anyway, I upgraded my StreamYard package so I can stream to up to 6 locations now. So right now I should be live on LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and then another one on Go High Level. So we're working on that. So kind of test driving that today. Tyler, you'll be proud of me. I'm testing things out. So anyway, Rachel, thank you. I'll be in Oklahoma next week. after those tornadoes died out. So, man, did you see that one in, I think it was Michigan? Holy crap, that wiped out some stuff. Really sad to see something like that rip through, and I think 12 people died in that one. So, not good, not good. That's some scary stuff right there. But, yeah, I was talking to Bubba the other day, and I was making fun of him because when Bubba gets wound up, he'll be like, "Well, Bubba don't like that." Bubba starts referring to Bubba in the third person, right? So I sent him a text last night. I said, "Bob doesn't like tornadoes. Bob, Bob's going to be in Oklahoma next week, and Bob will be mad if he gets swept up in a tornado." So let's be good with the weather out there, guys, in the Midwest, and make sure that Bob gets back safely. So anyway, guys, share it out. I appreciate you. I hope you have a great day today. Do a little business plan. Do a little plan of your week. You guys, a lot of you guys food prep and do that. How about a little work prep, little business prep? Let's have a kick-ass week. We've got some travel. We're heading down to Southern Maine on Tuesday. Got a busy day lined up. We got a bunch of stuff. Check this out. We got grooming, me and the dog. Get a haircut before I go. What happens to line up with a dog grooming appointment we already had set up, so we'll keep that. Tires on Wendy's Jeep, alignment on the Jeep, staying a few nights at my brother Rick and Sherry's place, and then I'll head out to Oklahoma. Wendy pick me back up, probably stay one more night, and then come back up here on Saturday. So a busy week, living out of a bag, but we're used to it from all the travel we did last year. So anyway, and then I think the next time we'll put some tires on my Jeep, and then we're done with Jeep stuff for a bit, I think. So you got to have a good set of sneakers. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, guys, have a great day. I appreciate you. Share it out. If there's something I can do for you, let me know. Appreciate you watching. Love you guys. I'm gone. See ya.